Hello guys, hope you're all doing well. It's Beer Monster o'clock and we've just finished the Polish week where I've tried some great beers and I've actually picked this up for the Polish week which I've just finished, where I reviewed a different Polish beer each day, thinking it was Polish because it was in the Polish shop, but having had a close look at the can, I don't know if you can pick that up, it's actually Lithuanian. So yeah, I couldn't put it in the Polish week, which meant I had to go back to the Polish shop and get another beer to replace it, which I think was the honey perla beer. Anyway, I'm going to review it anyway because it looks like quite a decent lager. And I mean, Lithuanian lager, I didn't even know the Lithuanians made beer. So let's give it a go, shall we? I've certainly not heard of any of them. It's called Ekstra, I think. Don't know if it's pronounced different, but I'm going to go with Ekstra. This is a pint can, this one. It costs me £1.89 in the Polish shop. It's 5.2% ABV, and I don't really know much about it. That's the name of the brewery there. I think it's, God, how do you pronounce that? Svyturys or something. I ain't really got a clue, but I gave it a go, didn't I? These have been going since 1784, so it's quite a while, isn't it? Anyway, let's crack it open and get on with it, shall we? Yeah. Let's see what sort of aroma we get from this. Malty. Yeah, very slight and like in the background, a bit of like a herbal sort of smell and a bit of spice. Yeah, I believe this is it's a lager. I think it's a lager. Yeah, let's get it in the glass and see what it looks and tastes like, shall we? Here we go. Yeah, I have no idea what to expect with this. So yeah, definitely never tried a beer from Lithuania as far as I can recall. So we'll see what it's like. I mean, it does say on the can, before I dive in, it does say at the bottom there, they have won some awards and that. They won the Beer World Cup in 2012. Beer World Cup, how does that work? I don't know, I've never heard of it. World Beer Championship title, doesn't say what year. There's another two on here. One of them's in Lithuanian, so I don't know what that's called. And one of them is the best Lithuanian beer. Also, this is the most popular beer in Lithuania. So I've read in all the pubs and that. This is like most people's go-to lager out there. So anyway, enough waffling. It's kind of a pale lager, this one. It's like a pale golden colour, or you could say straw. I'd say medium carbonated. Nice, very, very, very white head on this one. Yeah, I'd say medium carbonation with sort of medium to fast moving bubbles. There you go. Anyway, shut up, Ad. Let's try it, see what it's all about. First impressions, it's not bad. It's not bad. It's got kind of a medium body on it, this one. These European lagers that I've been trying seem to be a little bit thicker. Also, I can see some sediment floating around in there. So this may be unfiltered. Don't know if you can pick that up on the camera, but there's some like tiny little slivers of sediment floating around in this. So they've got a slight sort of cloudiness to it as well. Very slight, but it is there. Like when I hold it up to the light. There's like a nice, gentle, malty sweetness in this. And then you've got like a bitterness in there that actually sort of comes in towards the start and sort of lingers through gently. But it is a very subtle bitterness, so don't let that put you off if you don't really like the bitter beers. It really is a very pleasant, light kind of bitterness that just sort of stays around in there. It is quite pleasant. I'd say it's not amazing. It's far from bad. And then I'd say the sweet hops at the start, then straight after that, there's like a slightly spicy hoppiness in there as well. Maybe a little bit of herbalness, just in the background, like, you know. But I'd say this is really well balanced, actually. There's not a huge amount of hops, but it really does help balance it out. And I do like the sort of slight bitterness that kind of stays through. Kind of a dry bitterness. It's really, really nice, actually. Yeah, I'm quite impressed with this. I'm gonna have to stir. I mean, lagers are quite boring, really, compared to different styles of beer, but I've been quite impressed having tried some of these imported beers, I must say. There's kind of a citrusy sort of element to it as well. I like it, personally. I like this. So if you do see it, I recommend you give it a try. £1.89, I suppose that's fair enough. It is a pint can, and it is imported, and it is 5.2%. I like the ABV level on this. For me, that's about the perfect kind of strength for a session lager. Of course, we're all different. Some people may like it a bit weaker than that, some perhaps stronger, but for me, this is about what Stella used to be. So it gives it a bit of flavour, and you know you're drinking a beer. Do you know what I mean? I'm enjoying this. I really am. As far as score goes, this one's kind of growing on me the more I'm drinking it, actually. It's definitely better than average. Comparing it to the beers we get here in the UK, the lagers, this smashes them. It really does. Comparing it to the Polish beers, it's about on par with some of them. But some of the Polish beers I did prefer. But this is certainly not bad. I'm going to go 8.5 out of 10 for a lager. I think this is nice, and I particularly like that bitterness. It just sort of subtly lingers throughout. It's really nice, sort of. It's no massive taste in this, but the subtle tastes there are really nicely balanced, and they just go down really well. It's a proper chilled, relaxed pint, and for 5.2% ABV, it doesn't feel that strong. It's extremely easy drinkable. Yeah, and I really am enjoying it. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Smack that like button if you've enjoyed the video, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye, darlings.